But chat, YouTube, it's tech time. It's time for a little bit of Salvage Titan weapons manufacturing Affinity. We got a Closet Geeks to pair with our weapons manufacturing that we can go search out for Urza Saga, which we have 4 of. Memnite, Ornithopter, cheap creatures, where you can Springleaf Drum the cheap creature and kind of accelerate into the weapons manufacturing a little bit faster. 4 Bobble, 4 Opal. You know them, you love them. 2 copies of Engineering Explosives, also is a 0 drop, same with the Tormod script. The 1 drops that you can get off of Urza Saga, Aether Spellbomb, Lava Spur Boots, Pithing Needle, Shadow Spear. And our 4 drums for acceleration, 2 Ravagers to sack our munitions tokens, 4 Pinnacle Emissaries so you can turbo out the Cap Cannoneer still, and then 3 copies of Salvage Titan. No Thought Cast, no Thought Monitor, no card draw of any sorts. We're all in on relying that our opening 7 is going to be great. Mana base wise, got a lot of blue-red lands since we are kind of relying a little bit more heavily on the red than other builds. And then you got 1 island up here, 2 fiery islets. Sideboard, 2 copies of Metallic Rebuke for some counter magic since we're not playing any Metallic Rebukes in the main deck either, since we're kind of an all-in build. Then we got 1 additional Tormod script, 1 Haywire Mire for Artifact Jam Destruction, Pithing Needle to stop activated abilities, Detect Intrusion, which is Spider Sense, I believe. It's what this card's called in paper. Anyways, counter target instant sorcery or triggered ability if you return a tap creature to your hand, which you can do with Springleaf Drum mana. So pretty synergistic there. And then we got an Ashiok to stop Titan, same with the Blood Moons, Vandal Blast for the Mirror, and then Galvanic Blast for any of the creature heavy decks like Energy. Okay. Do I need 2 Pinnacle Emissary? Do you want the turn 1 Salvage Titan? It would cost me everything. But maybe I was supposed to take a turn 1 Salvage Titan, hope it was good enough. And I get Solitude and lose immediately. So back to the token thing. I buy that token. I own every card on MTGO. That is correct. For 2 weeks. No longer than 2 weeks. I think I want to do this. I don't know. Is that right? I want to go Pinnacle Emissary into Pinnacle Emissary, but I don't know. Maybe I should put back an Emissary. 1, 2. I was thinking about ditching the Saga, but I don't know if that's right either. I like one of Thundering Falls on 1. I think I do one of Thundering Falls on 1. Put that Ornithopter on the bottom. Ooh, Mox Opal. Leave Mox Opal on top. I could have played Saga on 1 if I had known. Why can't I see the future, chat? Frick. If only I could see the future. Honestly, I'd have a lot less problems if I could see the future. 1, 2, 3, 4. Emery. Capper Cannoneer, Engineered Explosives. I'm in danger. Okay. Game 2. I'm gonna need some of these, and these, and this, and this. Tormod script actually seems kind of decent if they're on Emery. What do we cut? Yeah, if they didn't mill Kappa Cannoneer and Engineered Explosives, maybe we had a chance. Our own Engineered Explosives should be pretty good. Man, I gotta cut 7. Alright, you're fired, Ornithopter. Maybe Closet Gix is also fired. Is that right? I don't know. I don't need this Aether Spellbomb either. Oh, this is 2 needles. Let's go down to 1. Could trim weapons, but I really want to keep like the weapon Salvage Titan synergies here. I could trim 1 though. We're trying to make Salvage Titan good. It looks like it's the pseudo mirror, but they have Emery. Our hand doesn't do anything. It stops them from doing stuff, but it doesn't actually do anything to help us progress our board. I think we mulligan. This is almost the sauce. 1, 2, 3. I think we gotta keep this and put back Vandal Blast. Put that on top for sure, though. I think we're going to pop off of the Mystical Dispute. Even if I do have Mystical Dispute, we still have the weapons manufacturing. Hopefully they don't have a super fast start. You wouldn't, would ya? Breeding pool, okay. Did you win, Bunny? Or would you get turn 1 Emery? Oh, Emery. Well, it might have Metallic Rebuke. I don't know if I could really play around Metallic Rebuke, though, so I'm just going to jam this weapons manufacturing and hope for the best. Well, that's tough. That's also tough. I had to make sure the stream didn't die based on chat's reaction. But no, it looks like it's just me dying and not the stream. Alright, gonna die real quick if you don't mind. That's kind of messed up. Alright, warp this. Play this. Man, this Vexing Bubble's so messed up. Can play Shadow Spear. I play the Moxo Pool. I don't think I have enough to cap a Cannoneer because it gets countered. Okay, Shadow Spear it is. I don't know if I'm supposed to cast this for just a 1/1. Because they have engineered explosives over here, but maybe I want them to pop the engineered explosives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, fuck it. Okay. Well, this is unbelievably rude on our opponent's part. Cracks the Vexing Bubble. Good start to the stream. Yeah, I'm packing it back up. Going back to bed. You wouldn't kill me now, would you? They can crack the bobble. They can pop the engineered explosives. They can return Mox Opal or Mox Amber. And then still make a construct. This is so bad for me. Engineered explosives is coincidentally the best card in the mirror. Yeah, it's extremely selfish of our opponent to try to win the game. Absolutely unreal. I need them to lose so that way I can win the game. But I don't think that's happening. Unless they, for some reason, decide not to pop the engineered explosives. I think that's the only way they lose this game. Commander mindset. Yeah, going into the next 2026 calendar year, chat, I think I'm going to have the mindset of a commander player. I would like none of my opponents to try to win the game, but I would like them to try to maximize the amount of fun that we're having in any given match instead. And personally speaking, I don't think engineered explosives is fun. Nor do I think Emery is fun, or counter magic for that matter. So pretend like you never cast that Metallic Rebuke, okay? What do they choose? Casting engineered explosives on 1. It's just a Kappa Cannoneer. Oh, good. I sure hope they don't pop it. Hey, shout out to BFG, by the way. BFG managed to get the entire challenge done in a mere 17 hours on 22 attempts. Although he didn't have a lot of fight in him when it came to playing decks like Titan. He was kind of nice with that concede button whenever he got Titan. Any paradoxical outcome? No paradoxical outcome in this list. I think I just play a land and pass. He won with... Remember that stupid Vengevine deck? with the Burning Inquiries. He won with a variant of Vengevine that had Corey Steelcutter and the Warp guy from Edge of Eternities. Something Voidwalker. Maybe it's not Voidwalker. He just fired up a sub goal through the Dingo challenge. It's spreading. Fighting for my life, trying to type yo, good luck, have fun. Yeah, everybody but me is gonna complete this challenge, right? Why did this drone token just go into attack position? What is this? What happened? What is this? Why is this one significantly higher now? I'm gonna hit cancel. What? I broke it. Okay, what if we go between phases? I don't understand. I gotta sacrifice it now. That thing looks unholy. It's hiding from the salvage side, and it's like, please don't sacrifice me. Get sacrificed. Maybe I was supposed to sacrifice a Memnite instead. I don't know. This Memnite's kind of worse. Salvage Titan combos with the munitions, so you can like sick somebody by sacrificing. Also, you could just like return it back to your hand over and over. You know what you play in Vegas? Not yet. I gotta see what they're doing on the Monday BNR. It's like a multi-step process. One, I have to figure out what they're doing on the Monday banned and restricted. Two, I have to see what's an avatar. See if there's any cool avatar synergies to play with. Test the owl real quick. Uh, See if anything from that's good. And the last step in the process is acquire cards, I guess. Oh yeah, the last step is choose some jeans to wear. Step 4, find a good bowling shirt. I mean, what if they're free Deathrite Shaman? Just saying. Please hit Titan. If you think about it, unbanning Deathrite Shaman is a nerf to Titan. Because Deathrite Shaman, did I just spill Dr. Pepper on my mouse pad? Depression. If they unban Deathrite Shaman eats lands from the graveyard, thus eliminating the Aftermath Analyst loop if you exile Shifting Woodland or Mirrorpool. Think about it. It's Titan hate, and it's Flage hate, and also it's Goryo's hate, all in one. It hits like the 3 most popular decks in the format. Jeskai Blink, Amulet, Goryo's. It's the perfect card to unban. No bans necessary. I'm not a... No, you won't catch me with Dasani ever. No chance. I think I just grabbed Shadow Spear. I think it's Boots. I feel like they don't have a shit ton of Trump blockers, so Shadow Spear's probably fine. But I guess... Oh no, Boots just left them dead, right? Unless they have something else. Which I don't think they could have. Yeah, I'm supposed to get Boots. Gosh dang it. I didn't realize my opponent was at 8 already. It's okay, we're just giving them a chance. They just have to block. And then their next turn's Trump blocker isn't going to do anything either. Unless... Yo, Roddy, thank you for the follow. Okay. Pretend like this was a Boots. I didn't realize they were already at 8. Salvage Titan did more damage than I thought he was going to do. I don't actually know if I want anything in this matchup. Maybe the one Haywire Might for taking out the Birthing Ritual over the Pithy Needle. I think that's about it. Ashiok doesn't do anything. Metallic Beak's only okay. Blood Moon's pretty bad. Okay. Did it salvage that game? Not particularly. It was okay. Removal for Eyeball. Do I have removal for Eyeball? I don't think I do. Because Galvanic Blast is only 4 damage. What if, hear me out on this, all those decks play Deathrite Shaman? Alright, Jeskai Blink definitely cannot play Deathrite Shaman. Amulet, I don't think they want to play Deathrite Shaman. And Goryo's could play Deathrite Shaman. But it also doesn't seem super synergistic with their plan of having a bunch of blue and white pitch spells. Asper Blink could play Deathrite Shaman. But then you have to deal with Flage, which I think is the best card in Jeskai Blink. Spartan! Thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Ruby Storm scares the hell out of me right now. Because there's a lot of random decks that are just playing 4 copies of Orange Chant in the main deck. Blue, white, 4 color. I don't know. I feel like if you run into those, you're just like so sad. Just never get to resolve a spell ever. Die horribly. Pineapple. Let's try that again. Second pineapple. It's like Spider Sense. I believe it's Spider Sense. I hope they Hercules recall me. $11 power. Alrighty. New Planetarium card. Planetarium MTG. Planetarium of Wan Shitong. 6 mana, 1 tap, scry 2. Not impressed so far. We'll read more though. Whenever you scry or surveil like the top card of your library, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Do this once each turn. Oh. Wow, the second half of that card really carried the first half, huh? Looks like a very, very nice potential Karn target for Eldrazi. Although not being able to cast Kozilek's commands, unfortunate. Yeah, 6+1 is a pretty, well, very, very convenient number for the archetype that wants that card, right? Guess there's no reason to swing this. I'm just gonna play Pinnacle Emissary. One munitions. Jeez. All right, one dash. 1, 2. I mean, it's a turn 2 Cappy. Can I really say no to a turn 2 Cappy? I'm not above it. What? Weapons manufacturing. Ooh. As a Belcher player, I'm devastated. Low key, I think that card is probably going to buff Prowess more than any other deck. Oops, all Ice Fang. My stuff. Being able to protect your Slick Shot show off from Lightning Bolt and Solitude seems really, really good. Although, there has to be another creature in play because Solitude can't target itself. And maybe that's why it's not going to be as good as it should be. I think I play out a Bobble. Nice pass. Have my 2/2 construct. Unban Fury. Well, Fury also has multiple targets. So I don't think you can actually redirect Lightning a Fury trigger. I don't think that's legal. Has to be a single target, which means you also can't redirect Lightning like a Kozilek's command. Because Kozilek's command is multiple. Can you redirect a counterspell? I have no idea. Yes. Wait, so you can redirect Lightning a counterspell? You can redirect it to the redirect? But if you redirect it to the redirect comes off the stack and then it targets nothing. I guess that works, right? It just fizzles. Crazy. What a good card. Well, counter spells and shambles, I guess. No. I don't have any Metallic Rebuke or anything to draw to. So I'll make a mana. Make a blue mana off of them. And one more. Oh, I didn't need one more. No, my Kappa counter. Oh, it didn't matter. Okay. I'm gonna try to save this energy and explosives. I might want to EE on too. Yeah, I'm probably gonna EE on too. Hopefully I don't turn Satoru into something crazy. Probably just gonna draw a card, right? Turn into another 2-drop. Yes. Yes. Resolve. Nice. Is there a reason not to blow it up right now? Nah, I can think of one. Oh, that was a pretty good reason. Yeah, that's a pretty good reason, huh? Another one. I should have blown it up with the trigger on the stack. I'm getting lazy. I should have waited for the birthing ritual to finish. I'm being lazy, chat. I'm getting harbingered. Uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna hold these in hand. It will draw weapons manufacturing. Kind of need that Fiery Island draw. Hmm. Uh-oh. I am in danger. Deck, help me. Save me. I wonder if I could have avoided that flare on the Capican there. I don't think I had enough mana to go Engineered Explosives on 2 plus Crack and plus Blade Capitan. Yeah, I was short. Pretty sure I was short anyways. Oh, they freed my mana. I have no more Fetchables to do the last Steam moons. How many land do you run? Apparently not enough. I think it's 17. Kappa. Oh, I'm dead in the air. Shock. I think this game was very winnable. Sideboard in the Haywire Might, take out the Pithy Needle and shipped it like that. I think I'm pretty okay doing that. Yeah, there's no Grafter's Cage. It probably should be in the list of the second Pithy Needle. Oh, did that short finally go up? I told you that was one of an all-timer story. Yeah, you can post the link. Weapons. Alright. Weapons resolved. No, don't you? Sajad! Force of Make Me a Millionaire. Chad, go watch that short. That's a pretty good short. Peace member. I think I still play the Ravager. Alright, Saga. Save me. I haven't actually seen the short myself, but I believe Mark if he says it's good. It's pretty funny when we were recording it. Tech. They're gonna be like Ice Fang. Yep. Block. I'm gonna sacrifice Mox Opal since we have another one in our hand. Alright. Good job, Ice Fang. Your hottest magic what? Your hottest magic who? Yeah, making 10 dragons off of Elemental Eruption Legacy. Collector oof. It's gonna get a collective oof out of me. Let's say my Springleaf Drum. We demand to know the answer. I ain't telling you guys. Not until I create an OnlyFans, anyways. So like you're saying cake, but we knew the cake was a lie. Yeah, should I eat this drum? I don't know. I'm gonna pick 2 constructs, and they're both gonna have +1/+1 from this drum being out. My only jeans content. I don't know, shrinking the constructs. So like, do I want to shrink the constructs? Makes the Ravager better, probably. Okie dokie. I think I want to get none of these. Assuming this Collector Roof sticks around forever, what's the best thing to get? Shadow Spear, maybe? Vexing Bobble, I wish that was in my deck. Haywire Mite's not a bad one either. Huge hat. Just the biggest hat you've ever seen. Here comes the Aki. Are you 1-3? I'm 1 dash. Don't you mind what's underneath that dash? Wait, the hat does go on Salvage Titan. You're on to something. Why did they jump to 3-3 instead of 6-6? Oh yeah, huh? Maybe they think about double blocking and then decided not to. They have another Force of Vigor? This signals to me that they have another Force of Vigor. Oh my god. I'm so sad. Man, free spells are cheating. Where's my Vexing Bubble? Every time I've tuned in recently, you've been Force of Vigored. I got Force of Vigored twice this game. Oh my god, Oculus number 2. Oh god. Free spells are cheat. Okay, I need to draw. I don't even think I have a draw that gets me out of this, but I need to draw something that gets me out of this. Top deck. I don't even know. I don't think I have it out. Nice. We're 1-2. Thank you very much, chat. Oh no, you can kind of see the 2. Hide that, hide that, hide that. Try it. His hand is probably just going to be turn 1 Salvage Titan and then die. They have all weekend to decide what they want to ban. Don't rush them. Well, I'm going to rush them. Well, that's pretty good. Wait, is it pretty good? I think that's pretty good. All right, let's draw that. There'll be a land underneath it, I think. Uh-oh. Returns Emperor Bones. Oh. Well, this is disappointing. Ravager go. Surely they won't kill my Ravager, right? They wouldn't touch my Ravager. I'm just gonna unsummon. Oh. It's a little bit better than unsummon. Turns Flicker Wisp. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, we haven't seen a Solitude out of them yet, so I think we just go a little ham here. Cappy, and then I probably want to cast the Salvage Titan also. But maybe I wait. Nah, I'm gonna cast the Salvage Titan. I think we get rid of the Pinnacle Emissary, the Ornithopter, and the Memnite. Maybe I want some ground blockers. Get rid of a tap drone token. And before Wrath the God, if they wrath me, they wrath me. There was nothing we could have done about this. We can't follow it up with another Cap Cannoneer and get a Boots. No Solitude. Let's go. 3 Blood Moon. I don't need the claws. I think the Tormod's Crypt is fine. Ravager seems kind of weak. Drop the Ravagers out here. I want this. Not really. It does stop Wrath Disguise. Alright, we'll try this against Wrath Disguise. We'll cut 1 and 1. Oh, weapons manufacturing is pretty good against Wrath Disguise too. Problem is, I haven't had my weapons manufacturing stick around for more than half a turn. This hand kind of sucks. Alright, let's put it to the test. Will weapons manufacturing stick around for more than half a turn? Weapons manufacturing. I got basically every modern playable Eldrazi card from a friend who's selling off parts of his collections. Which decks should I try first? It sounds like you're gonna try Eldrazi. uh, Probably Ramp, I think, is the best version of Eldrazi. That's not Brood Scale. I think Brood Scale's the best. Yeah, you should try Amulet Titan. The best big mana deck out there. Rude. Retail, I don't think it's a bad deck at the moment. Did make the finals of the MXP. I'll make a couple of munitions. Probably gonna get Wrath though. If I ever get Wrath, then at least we're dealing 4 damage to them. Yeah, I'm getting Wrath. Castable. Not so bad. I ever wanted to warp that for another munitions token and then cast it next turn. Casting it this turn seems fine too. In. Sad. Oh, they're not pinging it. I thought they were gonna ping it double block. Alrighty. Pass. You play Ice Style draws, you get the Ghost Court or anything you want. The world's your oyster. Even yourself. Should I Ghost Court in my own Ugin's lab? Maybe. High noon. Right on time. Alright, they're like one engineered explosives away from dying. Alright, little 2-dash. Prediction time, chat. Will we escape the 2-dash and become a 3-dash? Alright. I think his hand's okay. What is that limited point? It looks like you have to buy it on the energy website. And then you get it on Magic Online. Then you can use it on Magic Online to enter the event. That's what it seems like anyways. GLHF. It's not broken. It's working as intended. We're 2 in anything. Because we're staying positive and we're focusing on the wins this stream. Island, warp this, a Moxo pull. If I warp the other one, then start sogging it up. I guess. I'll also just cast another Pinnacle Emissary next turn from warp. Which is probably what we're gonna do. Or casting the weapons manufacturing. That's right. Doesn't need an update when all we do is win. Just imagine, pretend like it says 0 after that dash, you know? There's no chance they unban Summer Bloom, right? Or is there? Little green dark ritual. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to kill him pretty quickly. I think the quickest way of killing him is playing the Shadow Spear and then making constructs. Yes. I wish my play boys would pretend that there's always a 0 after that dash. Daybreak privilege. Ral. Ritual. It begins. See if they can kill me. Oh, I should yield until end step. There we go. Yield until end step. I got nothing between now and then. Maybe they lose 10 Ral flips. But it's actually not that hard for them to brick here. They're probably gonna be able to cast like 2 draw 2s. Reckless Impulse, Artist Talent. Car. Artist Talent number 2, not doing them any favors here. They need to hit like Ritual Impulse here. I don't know what's in their hand. They just got another Ren's Resolve. Okay. Impulse, Impulse. Unless they drew a Ritual, I think they bricked here. I think a minus can kill 2 drones. Good old Storm. Doing nothing and dying. 3 cents the red arrow down too. Sadly, that one's on the other side, so I can't. We have to live with that forever. Metallic Rebuke. Web Slinging Slasher's probably fine. Hey, where am I? I think 1 needle's good. Take out the Aether Spell Bomb. Could bring in either Galb Blast or Vandal Blast and just like take a 50-50 on if they draw Ral or if they draw Ruby. I think I like the Vandal Blast more. Actually, I don't know if I like either of them. I think we just take the counter magic and call it a day. I don't think I want to overboard super hard here. Take out the Ravagers. We leave the Salvage Titan weapons manufacturing stuff because it's sweet. It is sweet. Shadow Spear can probably go, and then maybe a 0. The hash slinging. The slash slinging. I don't know if I keep this actually. It's weapons manufacturing, but I need more zeros. It does have some nice counter magic in it though. Maybe we keep this off the power of the counter magic and help draw 0. Our opponent is not very happy about the storm deck that they're playing. I can't answer that on this website. On different websites, I could answer that. But on this one, I plead the fifth. What's the blue card next to Titan? It's Spider Sense. You can pay 1 of the blue, counter target instant, sorcery, or triggered ability, or you can return a tap creature to your hand and pay a single blue. Do the same thing. Play this pass. Hold up counter magic, say go. Yeah, ninjutsu counterspell. Very cool. They played a Gemstone Caverns, which might as well be a non-existent land drop for them if it doesn't have the luck counter on it. My Magic Kink is blocking before casting my Edict. I've lived your dream. Hate to tell you. You got a Ruby. Tell the opponent is playing the best deck in the format. Yeah. Best, worst deck in the format. Man, I could play weapons manufacturing here. Just leave up Metallic Rebuke. Is that better than just making a construct? Probably not. Actually, maybe it is. Because I can kill his Ral with the Salvage Titan, and I can also pop the Ruby Medallion with the Haywire Mine. I think this is the schmoove. I don't get to detect, but I can rebuke. I'm probably just going to rebuke whatever their first spell is. That's right, there's no losses here. Only green up arrows and a dream. I don't think our opponent fancies their deck that they have chosen to play. Yo, Hot Springs. Thank you for the 15 months. I appreciate ya. Yeah, they're bad mouthing Ral in my chat. Unbelievable. I don't get the Haywire Might, sadly. They don't know I secretly love Ral. What do I want to get here? Just a Mox Opal. Go get boots and just kill this thing. I don't know. I get Tormod script. I can sack munitions plus construct to dome the Ral and then hit him also. And Tormod script also means I don't die to Past in Flames. I like the crypt here. Alright, Ral's dead. Maybe leaving up the detect off of Mox Up was better here, though. When getting the Tormod script. I do get to leave it up starting next turn. At what point do you get to loop 2 Salvage Titans plus weapons manufacturing? I guess you kind of can't, huh? Yeah, it'd take a lot of artifacts in the graveyard to loop these two. Yeah, you need 2 weapons, but even with 2 weapons manufacturings, you'd have to have a bunch of cards in the graveyard. But it would deal 4 damage through each iteration, though, which is kind of cool. In web is you return a tap creature to your hand. You can pay blue instead of one in the blue. Pretty much ninjutsu, but you don't have to attack. It's like ninjutsu light. The Titan's here for the weapons manufacturing synergies. I don't know about it being win more per se. Just a different angle of attack for this deck, right? Bonk. If I sack munitions, salvage titan. I get another salvage titan. Make another munitions. It's kind of adorable. But I can also just sack the Memnite. I think this is better. 2 lethal threats on the table. At 3 all-ins, thank you for the prime the 28 months. Appreciate ya. Look at him go. I love the art on Salvage Titan. He's so angry. Salvage Titan just like me for real. I'm probably going to cast this turn. Casts a wish. Spider-Man. Save me, Spider-Man. Did Spider-Man save me? We're not on the Magic Online channel, though. So I get to say Spider-Man. How many Titans do you play? 3. Thrice Titans. Jeez. Hey, Dingo, what's your greatest Magic accomplishment, and why is it getting a League trophy? You said it, not me. It was a little 3-dasher. Yeah, 3-dasher. Not bad. Thought this deck was quite good. I don't know if the Salvage Titans weapons manufacturing stuff is where you want to be. I think I like the weapons manufacturing and the Salvage Titan. I didn't care for the Ravager, though. So if I were to play this again, I think I'd drop the Ravagers and then just play like a 3rd Salvage Titan, maybe. And just go all in on weapons manufacturing that way. And you can also play like a little bit of card draw or something. Maybe some draw 2s. I don't think you need main deck Needle either. So I would cut this, play the 4th Salvage Titan, and then a couple of Thought Casts, maybe. Needs Emery. I don't know if it needs Emery. Big Hat, yeah, Big Hat seems pretty sweet with Titan also. I'll have to pitch that to Jennifer. Either way, chat. Next deck we got is we're trying out this red-white cutter deck that Trophy today.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.